A former Deputy Commissioner of Police is this evening reacting to the Jamaica Constabulary Force's decision to establish a Specialized Investigations Branch. The move follows a major shake-up at the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Branch, CTOC. Mark Shields believes the move should be seen more than an attempt to regain public trust. Anthony Lugg has more in this primetime news follow-up.
The establishment of the Special Investigations Branch comes on the heels of the reassignment of several senior officers assigned to CTOC following a multi-million-dollar cocaine seizure at headquarters. The development has sparked widespread public interest, with some Jamaicans questioning whether the changes go far enough and to address concerns of accountability and public trust. Mark Shields is a former Deputy Commissioner.
I think that generally speaking, the public at large in Jamaica have more confidence in the police than they probably ever have in the last 20, 30 years. I think that the timing in terms of the demise of CTOC, I believe, but I do not know, that this would have been planned some time ago, because Dr. Kevin Blake will be looking at modernisation and restructuring. You don't do that overnight. This is a major policy change and a major reorganisation with staff, buildings, equipment, etc. So I think that it's really a bigger picture rather than focusing on one particular incident.
In a release on Sunday, the JCF said the creation of the Special Investigations Branch represents a deliberate move by the JCF High Command to strengthen investigative capacity, address long-standing structural weaknesses, close operational gaps, and reinforce institutional integrity, particularly in complex, high-risk and sensitive investigations. For Mr. Shields,
any modern police force would write something like that, and it's absolutely perfect. It encompasses everything. It means that you do not want departments investigating crime in silos, because that's where things can go wrong. What he's done is he's bring them all together under one umbrella, but there are specific areas and specializations. But if someone's involved in fraud one day of the week, they could be involved in robbery or kidnapping on another day of the week. So it's important those units work closely together. I think the important thing is that it's effective, that the management is strong, and that everyone works together.
In the meantime, the JCF says the reorganization underscores its commitment to continuous institutional reform, modern policing standards, and the delivery of effective, accountable, and high-quality law enforcement in the interest of public safety and national security.
Crime has changed. So, for example, digital crime, fraud has grown massively. There are various other areas, cybercrime, etc. They didn't even exist a few years ago. So it's important that the police maintains a process of modernisation to ensure that those crimes are tackled. My hope would be that in relation to fraud and financial investigation, I know that they've struggled for years, because that's a massively growing area of crime, but the size of the fraud squad was always relatively small. So I'm hoping that we'll see not only a change in structure, but also in establishment for each branch to represent the need at the moment, the demand.
Anthony Lugg, TVJ News.